Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to be doing this look in a get ready with me video. So this is the look that I wear on a typical basis, and I do change some of the things like the blush or the lip color depending on the day and what I'm feeling. But this is pretty much a go-to look of mine. So go ahead and keep on watching. I hate it when people say that because of course you're going to keep on watching the video or you're just going to leave. So I'm going to just get straight to the tutorial. Alright, so here I am barefaced. I have just moisturized in order to prepare for foundation. Another great step to do before you start any makeup is always to put some chapstick on your lips. This is going to help your lips feel all nice and smooth for when you need to put on lip product towards the end. So today I'm going to be applying my foundation with the Real Technique sponge. Once you put this under water, it does fluff up a little bit and it's perfect for foundation. I am going to be using the Estee Double Wear Light in shade 1.0 or intensity 1.0. This is the lightest shade in the range, however it is still a little bit dark for me, so I like to add just a tiny bit of my MAC Prolongwear concealer to lighten up the shade, and it also helps it last longer, at least for me. Now this foundation is pretty long wearing and it's not as full coverage as the Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's actually my favorite foundation that I have ever worn. So like I said previously, I am just applying this with the Real Technique sponge. This is very similar to the Beauty Blender. What you do is you just get it a little bit wet and it's going to help your foundation apply beautifully. Now, I wanted a little bit of extra coverage for under my eyes and around any problem areas, and so I am just addressing that with my finger. I'm just added another pump of the NC 15 that I wear in the MAC Prolongwear, and I'm just turning that up underneath my eyes and around my nose area. Now typically this is where I would put on an eyelid primer, but because I am using a shadow today that is a mousse-like formula, I'm actually just going to cover up any redness on my eyelids with the foundation that was already left on my sponge. Now to the infamous product that I talk about all the time in my videos, the Smudge Pot. This color is in Cruise and Chic. I have a few of these, but this is the color that I wear more often than not. It is just a nice coppery brown color. I love this color because it's super pretty and it's easy to use. Now all I do to apply this is just put some on my finger and apply it to my eyelid using some windshield wiper motions and patting. Now you want to make sure that you pat the product into the crease, that way it blends out seamlessly and you don't have such a harsh line on the crease eyelid. Now I get a little overzealous in this part, so I do have to take a clean finger and just wipe off the inside of my eyelid where I went a little bit too high for my crease. It wasn't matching the other side, so I just fixed it simply with a clean finger. And I'm just going to finish patting that down to kind of help blend. I'm also going to take a big fluffy brush to kind of blend out the edges. This isn't necessary, but I decided to do it today. Here is a look at both of my eyes after I've blended the shadow. I am now going to add just a tiny bit of highlight underneath my bone. This is Makeup Geek's eyeshadow in Shimma Shimma. I'm just using that same brush that I went in before, and I'm just lightly putting that underneath my brow bone. This is going to help me look more awake and bring more attention to my eyes. At this point in time, I realize that my eyebrows are being no help to my face, and so I am going to go ahead and address those next. So first thing I am going to do is brush through my brows with a nice little spoolie. I do have pretty long brow hair, so this is a necessity for me. After I brush through those, I go ahead and take my Brow Envy palette from Too Faced, and I take a little bit of the lighter and darker color, and I start filling in my brows. Now how I fill in my brows is I take a line underneath my brow just to create a nice shape, and then I brush the product up into the brow. This helps me from getting any harsh lines towards the top and keeping the brow from looking too boxy. I also like making pretty much two straight lines, one for the main part of my brow and then another that is angled for the actual tail of the brow. So here's a look of my face after I have done one brow. As you can tell, it just adds a really nice touch and frames the face. I'm going to go in with the same small angled brush and do the other eyebrow. Typically, I like to keep the inner part of my brows lighter, so I add both the dark and light color. And for the tail, I add just the darker color. The next step for me is another must. It is eyebrow gel that will make sure that my eyebrows stay in place all day. Hurrah! Now I'm just going in with some eyeliner. This is BareMinerals in Midnight. I'm applying this mainly to the outside half of my lid. What this is going to do, it's going to elongate my eye while also making it appear wider without looking too round. I'm also going to be tightlining this to make my eyelashes appear longer. Don't worry if your line isn't appearing perfect. Here I actually end up blending out mine to give it a softer, more natural look. I am going to be doing the same thing on the other side, applying it to the outer half of my lid and then blending out with a brush. I noticed after I blended it out that the lines weren't even, so I went ahead and fixed it so that the lines appeared more even on both eyes. Now to one of my favorite parts of makeup, doing my mascara. I'm just going to curl my lashes. I believe this is just a drugstore eyelash curler. I can't quite remember. I do a few pumps on each eye, and then I go straight in with mascara. The mascara we'll be using today is Maybelline's Colossal mascara. It is greatly pigmented. It is so black. I love the way that my eyelashes look. It gives me a lot of volume while maintaining my length and curl. This is the waterproof formula. I know a lot of people aren't fans of waterproof, but I like waterproof because I find that it helps hold my curl longer. Also, as you can tell in my application, I do like a lot of mascara. I am adding this to both top and bottom lashes. I want to give foundation the opportunity to set, so I'm finally going in with a NYX blotting powder in light medium, and I'm lightly dusting this all over my face. Now, this isn't translucent, so it does give just a tiny bit of coverage, but I'm using it more for the setting value. I now want to add a little of color to my face, so I am going to be using a new favorite product of mine. This is Warm Soul by MAC. It just gives a nice warm glow to my skin. I like this product because it helps the skin warm up a little bit without looking too bronzy. I'm just going to be doing this on my temples, under my cheekbone, and down my chin as well. This is just going to help give an all-over nice glowy look. I am now applying the Aphrodisiac blush from BareMinerals. This is one of my favorites. It's just a nice pinky peach coral color. I am focusing this mainly on top of my cheekbones, and I am pulling it back into my hairline. This will help my cheekbones pop as well as give me a nice natural flush of color. I am going to be finishing up the look with a Victoria's Secret lip gloss. This is At First Sight. It is a great peachy, pinky nude color that is perfect for everyday wear. And here is the final look. Alright everyone, so here's my completed look. I hope you guys like this. This is this is the look that I wear probably 3 or 4 times a week just because it's so easy and quick to get done. Now, I do change up my blush and my lip color, but this is pretty much what I do 3 out of the 7 days a week, and I just love the way that the e.l.f. eyeshadow looks on my lids. I feel like it looks just seamless and beautiful, and it's so easy. Please like and subscribe if you like this video, and you will be able to get more updates from me when I post new videos. I think that's it. I hope you guys have a good day, and we will be talking to you later. Bye-bye.